there is somewhat beef going on in the industry.
This does put a smile on my face.
It does put your smile
I
on your
love how
face.
both of us just like...
You didn't get the pun. You know.
But this is. I feel like this was pending for a while. I don't know if it's beef, if it's more just like small like jabs at one another. But obviously, we've now seen Martin Scorsese talk about Marvel as a whole and superhero films. He's criticized, saying that he doesn't believe them to be cinema films, and they feel like it's somewhat damaging cinema as a whole. Besides that, his daughter is on TikTok a lot. Kind of forced him to, persuade him to do TikTok. So there's been videos of them doing TikTok videos together, which led to Martin Scorsese to do a video talking to his dog. He had a video posted up talking to his dog, and his dog is named Oscar. As you know, Martin Scorsese has one Oscar, so he calls his dog Oscar. I don't know if that's the reason why, but his dog is named Oscar. But needless to say, Joe Russo.
What was that?
What's his name? Joe what?
Russo.
What's his name?
Joe Russo.
What did I say?
Russo.
Oh. But anyway, he's director of Captain America, Winter Soldier, and of course Endgame and Infinity War. Civil War.
Yeah.
And Civil War,
Basically,
along with his brother.
All the best movies. Yeah, his brother. Jojo and all the best movies in Marvel.
Yes.
Except
So
for that recent show the recent film they did where it was really bad on Amazon.
I'm like, there's spy films to be doing outside of Marvel.
Citadel.
It's not the best. Citadel.
Yep.
It's like the highest paid
Look,
show ever.
It was like the biggest title for Amazon, one of the biggest titles for Amazon Prime
But
this year.
please, I think like $500 million.
$500
Yeah, it's numbers.
for one
For a whole season.
for online.
Yeah, it was good. It was, but for not that money. But yeah.
What do you do after you make Endgame though? Like when you reach that level of success and.
I think you do passion projects. I think that's what they've been doing.
Yeah.
But they've been mostly been producing. I don't think they actually directed anything.
Yeah, if you're producing side, then I'm not gonna be get onto you too much.
Yeah, but anyway, Joe saw the video, and he cut that video and posted a video after it talking to his dog, and he called his dog Box Office, which led a debate on what's better, Oscars, having Oscar or Box Office. Now I put
Is that really a debate?
Wait, let me give backstory. So I put this poll on our Instagram page, and everyone actually said Oscars, except for one person that is in this room right now. So it's great to
just me.
just you.
What?
Just you.
So just how many did Oscars?
I can't find the actual results and say the numbers.
That's what you say when you ain't got that many votes.
But it wasn't like a huge amount of numbers of people that said it.
Nah.
But it was definitely over. It was definitely five.
Oscars?
At least 5 people said Oscars, and you don't want to say Box Office.
Oscars? I'm talking to you. Sorry. I thought you didn't know. I'll get back to you. What do you think?
What I think I'm actually with you.
If you're a man of the people,
I'm with Box Office.
If you're a man of the people,
but there's layers to it.
Okay, what's that?
I think when I say Box Office, I know there's probably like a connotation of like making like a dull movie.
Yeah.
I'm more about my answer will always go for the film that gives the biggest impact.
That's what I want.
That entertains people, that lives on. I think there's a lot of Oscar films that win awards, but they kind of go quiet afterwards.
So once a movie comes out, so box office. Let's talk about what makes up the box office. Is it so you got theaters, then you got home release? So does that contribute towards?
No, box office is simply just
cinema.
ticket sales, cinema ticket sales.
So who so in terms of Oscars, who decides?
I don't know. No, that's the thing.
Oscars has like
box office because
that's more of the audience.
It's about the people,
right?
While the Oscars is just about in-house and it's about it can easily bribes. Some people argue that it is bribes. It can be more easily influenced.
Yeah. And I feel like there's certain films that are made particularly just for the Oscars. That they made this film for the awards.
Like there was controversy about one film last year that just got a nomination and nobody had heard of the director before.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name.
And it was just like it was
but it had no business being there.
So personally, I think I would agree with you in this situation.
The way I see it, you make a significant hit in the box office, not if everyone's seen your movie, but if everyone's seen your movie more than once. People come back to watch it again. That's what makes your box office kind of rise the most, right? So that's one. If you have, there's also like a hype in it.
also with box office though, you've gone and seen it, then you go and tell your friend.
Yeah.
And they go and tell someone. And they go
word of mouth.
So it's more about like
it's
the impact of the people, not the impact of someone important in the Oscars company or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, they're about what, 10, 20 people. Who cares about 10, 20 people when you can talk to the people?
Yeah.
I don't think this is not fun because all of us agree. You agree. Like, I only want these 5 people to come and sit in the couch and really argue with them.
But I think people that voted that kind of probably see. I think a lot of people see Oscars as a good accolade to have. It's an award. It's more of a symbol or something of having it, opposed to a box office. So I guess people kind of go with that because it's more of a awardy type of thing.
Yeah,
you win something for
it.
But the reason I'll go box office is just because of the outreach. I'd rather have a lot of people say they enjoy a film because the box office kind of suggests that people enjoy it, and that's why they're buying tickets to watch it.
Look, a movie doesn't matter how hyped a movie is. If it's shit, it will not make an impact.
Yeah.
If it's very hyped, that's enough to get one person in the seat one time. Movies that have been the highest in the box office are movies that have been watched repeatedly.
Yeah.
Avatars, your Titanics, your Star Wars, your Marvel movies. They've been watched on repeat in the theatre. That's why it's more of a people thing. But at the same time, like, I guess...
But then it also, you can argue that, like, when certain films don't necessarily do well in box office, that's how you get those cult classics.
Yeah.
Okay, so what movies have done not poorly, but not great in the box office, but has won awards and Oscars and are just known as great movies? Can you like name some?
One that did bad in the box office.
Did bad in the box office, but won awards and Oscars, and is generally considered a great movie.
I can't say that one, but Babylon is a film that came out last year. It did trash at the box office, but it got a bunch of Oscar nominations.
Is it a good movie?
I found it a good movie. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It got a bunch of nominations for the Oscars, but mostly music-wise because it was based on sound.
Oh yeah, isn't that a movie about the transition from sound?
Yeah, from sound to visuals.
Sound to visuals. Yeah, sound to
from visuals to sound. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that is sound to cinema.
Okay, so here's a follow-up question. Does it matter what Oscar you win?
Yes.
Because Hans Zimmer has composed some dog shit movies, but his piece is the best part of the movie. Now that movie wins an Oscar for the music. That movie didn't win an Oscar. Hans did. You see what I'm saying?
I think it does matter what category you win as well. Because look at Black Panther.
Look at Marvel. Marvel gets a bunch of like you said, Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther, it won for best costume.
Costume and
makeup. I would have put Black Panther and Marvel in the same category. Black Panther, like the Kugler and Ludwig, they win nuts compared to any other Marvel movie. So I would have put them in the same category. What does Marvel win?
But in terms of like Marvel, they'll get Oscar nominations, but it'll be like VFX, so it'll be something. Huh? I'm spitballing, but it'll be something that's not really like it's not best picture. It won't be best actor. It'll be something that's
sound.
So for a movie to win in an Oscar, what category must they win? Because they can't win best actor, they can't win best music, they can't win visual effects, they can't win unless they win all of them. And cool, but there has to be a specific category they must win for the movie itself to be great.
I think once the fact that it's the movie itself, yes, it's about the individual, but the fact that they have done a great performance in the movie is enough as it is.
There's many performances that are great, but the movie overall is just bad. So I
think with the Oscars case, actually I don't know. I think we're going around in the circle. I think a lot of times, to be honest, there's certain films that get nominated Oscars that are complete trash, but they in the industry they kind of see whether within it.
I hate to say it. I hate Elvis.
Elvis, yeah. I haven't seen Elvis.
What did it win?
It didn't win. I don't think it won anything.
No, but it was
I think
nominated
it got nominated for a lot. Best male lead, best actor,
best male,
best supporting. I think got nominated for best picture as well.
Best picture means that just great movie overall. Right?
Yeah, that's great movie overall.
To me, that if you win that, then cool. But even then, like you got the whole.
But then there's a whole thing like even a lot of times.
And also they have best cinematography. So then what's the difference between best picture and best cinematography?
I think
That's what I'm saying. So
we have to have
I think
I want to. What are the definition? Define it. For
But
us.
cinematography just based on the visuals itself. Then
Yeah, but
pictures
the-
kind
yeah,
of like
that
the whole
was-
bulk.
that's
Visuals, acting, the whole thing, whole shebang.
These are just individual successes.
Yeah.
It's not an overall success. An overall success is box office.
Box office kind of.
That's
I know, but I mean-
everything.
No one goes to watch a movie again because that one actor was good. No, they wait for the home release and watch his parts on
then-
YouTube.
But then I guess at the same time, like, you have to then critique the Oscars against different international film festivals because then it's slightly different. Like, for example, the London Film Festival has a best film.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just the way in which the Oscars
is looked at as
This
the
definition.
biggest thing,
Yeah.
innit? So
Yeah.
I guess that's where it looked at. But
Yeah.
I think box office to me holds more weight because that's more of the audience reaction to something. But Oscar is more of an industry thing. I think we all somewhat agree.
I
on that.
don't know if we have time, but I kind of want to play devil's advocate on this one.
just
Go
do
on,
it.
go on.
The general public don't understand the value of a great movie.
That's a mad insult to the audience.
It really is.
Isn't that patronising?
But
That's
no,
crazy
so let me-
still.
I'll land.
Go on.
The general public, we're talking about a couple 100 million people, right?
Yeah.
On average, not all of them will understand a great movie.
Yeah, but then what
A
makes
lot of them, no, but a lot of them would just, a Marvel movie is fun. It's great. As long as there's good action scenes,
But
that's
then-
enough for me to, sorry, one second. That's enough. The Oscars are critiqued by professionals in the film. Now, put aside the conspiracies and put that aside for a second. They are judged by people who understand movies, like that's their life. That's who's judging the movies. Now, that's kind of, maybe that's an argument that an pro-Oscar could make. Yeah.
But what makes a great film? Answer in the comments.
And
Yeah, but the audience is the main factor of what
What makes
determines a good film or bad film.
That's the formula that Marvel's doing, right? Like
Yeah.
I think Marvel's shit because I grew up and I know what makes a good film. But let's be honest, the Marvels is still going to get a bunch of people watching it, and who's going to enjoy it the most? Those who just like big action scenes, and in this particular
You
case,
mean
little girls.
you mean you big booms?
No. What?
Oh
Big
shit!
boobs.
He's a big boom.
He's always
Hey,
horny.
selective hearing. But I'm saying no. I'm more.
Brass claw.
Anyway, I now appreciate a good movie, so I don't go
Yeah.
to Marvel.
But
Yeah.
what is a good movie?
But I hear what
story,
I hear what you're
character
saying.
development.
You're saying that you're playing devil advocate. I don't know you don't
Yeah.
actually believe in that, but
But
I hear what you're saying. The critics, the quote unquote, the people in the industry,
they would know
they,
better what is.
yeah, but there's people that's not part of that are still like movie
yes, but I'm talking about averages,
influencers or
because-
like movie
but-
critics.
But how the box office works is just how many people are willing to give their money to. So now we're talking on a general average of the span of a couple hundred million people.
That shows how much something is worth, though, no?
No, it doesn't matter because there are some Marvel movies that are absolute dog shit that are high in the box office and some great movies.
I see what you're
Simply
saying.
because those who go
Gotta
watch
have
it
the
again,
fan base
they just
of
like the
comedy,
big
yeah.
boobs.
I see what you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you
So
mean.
that's what I'm saying. And now that one would argue that
But like,
on average,
you can argue the same thing with Oscars. There's a lot of Oscar films that win awards that a lot of people will say is complete shit, but
But who's judging it?
No, but
the audience is judging it. The audience,
actually makes-
there's-
No, who decides who wins the Oscars? The
people,
professional.
the people
Yeah, but
that's
then
that's
who's
when-
to say? But who's to say these film critics are just as equally higher at understanding what a good film is
Yeah.
versus the average
yeah,
person?
yeah.
The thing is, the
If-
amazing
if-
thing about film is it's objective.
Yeah.
There's no wrong or right answer. That's the truth. There is
So
actually
in
no.
that case, neither of them are ways of saying if a movie is good or not.
Now I'm playing the devil's advocate.
No, because you're good in the box office if you can please the general public. You win the Oscars if you can please these 10 people. So either one just does not prove nothing.
I think
It's
it's,
just
all, it's all
can-
based on what whoever
I
has
think-
different opinions.
I
guess.
think
It's
for
just
me-
opinion.
Can you satisfy the masses? That's simply.
I
That's what it
think
is.
that
Yeah.
a good film, this is just to end it off, the sign of a good film is the fact that it has an impact for you for life. To this day, everyone still talks about holes, Disney holes.
Yeah.
That's impact. That's cultural impact, where it lasts
But is
longer.
that- but no,
you
no.
watch it once and it sticks for
When you
life.
say cultural impact, now you're talking about numbers. I'm talking
No,
about
no, no. Cultural impact is knowing that you've watched it once and it lasts and everyone loves it.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily mean that everyone in numbers, but everyone has watched it once and it's lasted.
I haven't seen that.
And it's oh god.
But it's one of those films where like people play at school, people talk about the characters,
and then you read
it
forces you to read the book.
The problem is, like, I would rather a great, like, if you're talking about individual impact, Citadel, for example. Now, I'm seeing it, and I've been, according to you two, it is not great. But the great directors who understand movies to a T made it. Therefore, if they enjoyed it...
but they're films, not TV shows.
Yeah, but it's essentially
No,
flopped.
but it's entertainment.
No,
it flopped.
It
flopped because the masses did not enjoy it.
No, it flopped drastically.
So they did bad then.
If it flopped in Oscars and it flopped in box office, but
It's a TV show still.
The Emmys.
It's a TV show.
But those two measurements are based on...
But when it's TV, it's a different... With TV, it's different. It is about... When you...
Wait, I think we're going around the circle. Let's do final thoughts and move to another topic.
There's one headphone per mic, by the way.
Yeah. What are you going to say?
Yeah.
I was going to say with TV, it's different because with Emmys, it is also impacted by views. It's not just about critics. Am I right?
Yeah.
So it is about views and it is about the people. And that's because with TV, eyeballs is money.
Actually, like most things, to be honest.
Eyeballs is money, but more so on TV because if no one's watching it, what's the point? That's the whole point of a pilot.
Yeah.
I don't think either one validates if a film's good. I don't think box office validates if a film's good or Oscars validate.
It's just the individual response.
It's just the individual response.
How do you enjoy it?
And that's how we're going to end the topic on that one.